Before this video begins, understand one thing. The 5 horror stories you're about to hear were shared by real people, and to this day, none of them have been explained. These are not fictional tales or internet myths. These are true scary encounters, unexplained mysteries, and disturbing paranormal experiences that happen to ordinary people in ordinary places. From haunted locations, to late-night phone calls that were never meant to be answered, to moments caught on camera that still defy logic. Each story leaves one terrifying question behind. What if it was real? So turn off the lights, put on your headphones, and listen carefully. Because tonight's horror stories don't begin with monsters. They begin with reality. Welcome to tonight's horror stories compilation. My security camera saved one photo every night at 3 a.m. Until one morning, the photo showed me standing in my room while I was asleep. After moving into a new house, I installed motion cameras for safety. Each night, the system automatically saved a snapshot at 3 a.m. Routine feature. Nothing unusual. For weeks, the images showed empty hallways. Then one morning, I noticed something strange. In the latest photo, my bedroom door was open. I always slept with it closed. Next night, another photo, door wider. Third night, shadow visible inside the room. I checked timestamps. Exactly 3 a.m. every time. I assumed glitch until the fourth image. It showed someone standing beside my bed. Tall, blurry, face in the camera. I checked sleep tracker data. I never woke up. Panicking, I reviewed older photos. The figure had been appearing gradually, closer each night. Night 5 image made my stomach drop. The figure was gone. Instead, I was standing near the camera, eyes open, facing directly toward it, but I have zero memory of waking. Security footage video file was corrupted, only images saved. I disabled the camera system. Photos stopped. Weeks later, curiosity made me reopen the app. One new image had appeared, time-stamped the previous night, camera unplugged, power off. The image showed my bedroom again, door closed, and a shadow standing outside it, like it was waiting for me to come out. I boarded the last train home at midnight, but according to the city transit records, that train was shut down in 1998. I worked late shifts downtown and always caught the final train. One rainy night, the station was completely empty. No staff, no announcements. Then headlights appeared inside the tunnel. An old silver train rolled in silently. Doors opened. No driver visible. I hesitated, but exhaustion won. Inside, lights flickered softly. Only 3 passengers sat scattered across the car, all facing forward, perfectly still. The train began moving, but something felt wrong. Stops passed without slowing. Stations blurred by. I checked my phone. No signal. One passenger slowly turned toward me. His clothes looked outdated, like early 2000s fashion. He asked quietly, "Which year is it?" I laughed nervously and told him. His face went pale. He whispered. It finally stopped. Every light shut off. Pitch darkness. The train screeched violently and halted. Doors opened to an unfamiliar station, abandoned, covered in dust. A broken sign read, "Riverside Terminal closed." The passengers stood simultaneously and walked out. I stayed frozen. Then overhead speakers crackled. End of line. Lights returned. I was suddenly alone back at my normal station. Security guards woke me up on a bench saying I'd fallen asleep waiting for a train that never came. Transit records later showed the last train never arrived that night due to maintenance shutdown, but my phone health app recorded movement, exactly 27 minutes of travel underground. The apartment above mine had been vacant for 3 years, so explain why I kept hearing furniture moving every night at exactly 上午2点13分. I moved into a cheap apartment complex during winter, the kind of place with thin walls and flickering hallway lights. The landlord told me something strange during signing. Top floor is closed. Renovation issues. I didn't question it. First night, silence. Second night, 2:13 a.m. Heavy dragging sounds above me, like a chair scraping slowly across wood. I assumed new tenants moved in, but every morning, the upstairs hallway remained locked with a chain across the stairwell. No one lived there. Night after night, same time. Dragging, footsteps, something falling. I recorded audio on my phone. The sounds were clear, too clear. One night, curiosity won. I walked upstairs. The chained stairwell door was slightly open. Cold air drifted down. I pushed it open and climbed slowly. Dust everywhere. No footprints except mine. Apartment 402, directly above my unit, stood unlocked. Inside was empty. No furniture, no electricity. Yet, fresh scrape marks covered the floor. Long lines across the wood. Exactly where furniture would move. Then my phone buzzed. The audio recording I started downstairs began playing by itself. But it wasn't the same recording. Now it contained footsteps. Behind me. I turned. Nothing. But dust lifted from the floor. Like someone just walked past. That night the noises stopped forever. Next morning I asked the landlord about apartment 402. He went quiet. Then said the previous tenant disappeared 3 years ago. Last complaint filed? Someone keeps rearranging my furniture while I sleep. I received a voice message from my own number at 3:17 a.m., but the voice inside wasn't mine, and it was begging me not to fall asleep. I usually keep my phone on silent at night, but one morning I woke up feeling strangely exhausted, like I hadn't slept at all. When I checked my phone, there was one unread voice note. Sender, my own number. I assumed it was a glitch. The message was exactly 47 seconds long. Curious, I pressed play. At first, silence, then breathing, slow, shaky breathing, and then a whisper, "Don't sleep tonight. Please don't sleep." My stomach tightened. The voice sounded like me. Same tone, same accent, but terrified. I checked the timestamp. I was asleep at that time, or at least, I thought I was. That night, I stayed awake intentionally. Nothing happened. No sounds, no movement, just silence. At exactly 3:17 a.m., my phone screen turned on by itself. No notification, just the recording app open. Recording. I froze. The timer kept counting. Then from behind me, I heard breathing. Not from the phone. From inside my room. I slowly turned around. Nothing there. But the recording continued. And now another voice appeared. My voice, speaking clearly. "He can see you now." The recording stopped automatically. File saved. I replayed it immediately. Only static noise. No voices. Next morning, another voice note arrived. Again from my own number. This time, only one sentence. "You fell asleep." I checked my sleep tracker. It showed I slept for exactly 3 minutes at 3:17 a.m. Since then, every night at 3:17, my phone records something. And every morning, a new message appears. Getting closer. Louder. Like whoever is speaking is standing nearer to me each night. Last night's message ended with, "Tonight we switch places." My friend's WhatsApp showed last seen online every night at 2:41 a.m., even though he died 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks after my friend Ayan passed away in a car accident. Our group chat went silent. Nobody had the courage to delete it. His number stayed there, untouched. One night I couldn't sleep and randomly opened WhatsApp. That's when I noticed something strange. Ayan's status showed online. I froze. I refreshed the app. Still online. I assumed it was a server glitch. Then typing dots appeared. Typing. A message arrived. "You awake?" My hands started shaking. I thought someone had taken his phone. I replied carefully. "Who is this?" 3 dots appeared again. Long pause. Then, "Why didn't you come that night?" My chest tightened. The accident happened the same night he invited me out, but I canceled last minute. I never told anyone that. I typed, "Where are you?" Message instantly read. Then came a location pin. not far from my house. It was the road where he died. I called the number. Phone rang once. Call ended. A voice message arrived automatically. Static noise. Then car sounds. Ring. And Diane's voice whispering, I'm still waiting. Suddenly his status changed to last seen, just now. Then profile picture updated. It showed a blurry image of a dark road, and in the reflection of a car window, someone standing behind the camera. Next morning, I checked again. Chat was gone. Number disappeared, like it never existed, but every night at 2:41 a.m., my phone screen lights up. No notification, just WhatsApp opening by itself, and the search bar typing his name, slowly, by itself.